Well, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us tonight to our monthly team training. So tonight is our November training. We're going to talk about theme shows. We're going to talk about how to book your fall. We're going to talk about objections, learn some cross-selling things, some great ideas for this month. So we'll go ahead and get started. And thanks for being on time. So way to go. You guys made history. And oh my word, 475,000 in team sales, 325 recruits, 20 promotions. So our November goals, let's just really push it and go for 500,000. Like, why not try to beat what we did last month with all of our new team members too who can help, and 70 recruits. So give us some crazy hands if you are a brand new consultant as of October on our team. Where's our new team members? Crazy hands. Where are you? Awesome. So welcome if you're a brand new consultant and this is your first training. So love it. We had 325 new team members. That was insane. So we are just really glad to have all of you guys here. And we do these trainings once a month just to help you succeed. So, all right. Next up, these are our new directors and new advanced directors. So we had 20 promotions total. Oh my word. So we had promoting to director, we had Susan Chrisman, we had Mindy, Chrissy, Angel, Ashley, Shannon, Karen, Bridget, Susan M., we had Kendall, Gina, we had Linda, Lindsay, and Erin. And to advanced director, we had Nicole, Jessica, Candace, Susan Chrisman, Carrie, and Beth. So let's give some crazy hands for them. Yay, guys! That is the most promotions we've ever had in 1 month. So proud of each and every one of you. That is just amazing. And a lot of these were fast track directors as well. And we had a couple advanced fast track directors as well. So yay! All right, next up. So these are upcoming dates for success. We have our Step Up Your Business course that starts a week from tomorrow night. That is going to be November 13th, 8 o'clock p.m. Central Time. Contact your upline if you want more information on joining that course. It's a very effective course. It runs for 4 sessions, and there's a little bit of homework, but it's a really great course, even if you're brand new, to get in to really learn some tips for your business. So, and then also we have December 3rd back here, 8 o'clock Central for our Zoom monthly December training. Monday, December 16th is our local team holiday party in Baton Rouge. If you're local to us, I know St. Louis has a training for them as well. And let's see here. Okay, we got somebody with the TV in the background. Can you mute, please? Let's see, a hoax or fake news. I can't find where you are. Please mute yourself if you got a TV in the background. By the way, Mr. Zucker, I hope your stenographer Humpty Dumpty is taking notes. Big breaking news. All right. All right, guys, let me get out of here again and mute everybody. All right. Can you guys see this again? Perfect. All right, so then our next one in early February, if you're a director, you get to attend our Directors Retreat in New Orleans with us. And so promote by February 1st to be able to attend that. That's gonna be a ton of fun. All right, let's see. Look at all these October $1,000 parties. Oh my word. So we had a couple over 5 people that had over $2,000 parties. Amazing. And then we had all of these other consultants with $1,000 plus parties. And then these are our top recruiters. Oh, it should say October up here. Sorry, guys. So all of these recruiters for October, look at all of these people. It's incredible. So all of these people, welcome somebody. Okay, if you've got a TV in the back, please keep yourself muted. I can't find you. Where are you? Does anybody see who it is popping in? Probably coming up on your screen.
I think it's Mal.
Mal, can you mute for us? Thank you. All right. Thank you. All right. So then we have another screen of top recruiters as well. So we have all of these people, 3 lives changed, 4 lives, 5 lives. Oh my gosh, all these people, top recruiters. So nice work on sharing the opportunity with everybody. All right, next updates. So what is happening in November with our company? So Black Friday and Cyber Monday specials coming out November 19th. There's going to be more information then. And here's our holiday shipping cutoffs. For Thanksgiving, we need to have the orders received by Sunday the 17th to be delivered by the 27th. So just mark these dates down. And then also with Hanukkah, here's some deadlines, and Christmas. The standard delivery for shows and orders is Monday, December 16th to be delivered by the 23rd. Home office works so hard and overtime in December to get everything in and submitted and delivered on time. So they do a really, really good job. So if you've got your orders in, shows in by December 16th, customers will have them by the 23rd or sooner. So, and I posted this chart on Best Team also. So if you wanted to save this chart, it's on there. All right, so there's only 2 months left to earn points towards this amazing trip of a lifetime to Disney World for 4, and it is going to be amazing. If you've ever traveled with Pampered Chef, you know it is unlike anything else. I don't travel this way, like I don't stay at the fancy places, but with Pampered Chef, they spoil us and they take care of every detail for us, and they line up your flights for you. Like it's amazing. They give you little gifts when you're there, so definitely push it into overdrive and figure out what you need to do to earn this trip, because you will not regret it. It's amazing. We usually do Disney every 5 years, so it's one of the best things that they do. And there is a trip calculator. You can actually figure out what you're needing to earn for this trip when you go into the trip page. So, and then 2 reasons to party in November. So we really want to ask everyone about hosting in November. So those of you guys that are on the call, if you'll just unmute, if you have a reason, what is one good reason to host in November? Who has a good reason? Who's going to share with us? I do pick on people.
60%.
Christmas presents.
Yes, free Christmas presents. Your host can get their Christmas shopping done for free. 60% off of 2 things when their show's over 650 in sales. Oh my gosh. So they get to pick their items. That is crazy. So yes, 60% off, free Christmas presents. People are buying. Like, this is our best selling season. People are buying. So definitely put that out there. So and then also there's some fun themes we can do also. So let's see the next. So this is a fun theme right here with the blender if you're doing like in-person shows, but you can also do fun theme parties with virtuals too. So next thing, let's write down our sales goal. So I want you to look at, I know I put a couple things on Best Team today. I know it was kind of late in the day for things to print out. If you haven't had a chance to print the 2 things out, I would ask you to do that and write down your goals. But I'm going to flip to the next screen because this is what one of the things looks like. So this is your Build a Huge End of the Year party schedule. So you want to fill in your sales goal for November and December, your sales goal, and the number of parties you want to hold. And so then you would put your host name in each of those lines next to the date that their party is starting for their virtual or their in-home. So really looking at this and saying, what could I earn? What would I want to do? Because let's think about it. You have really, like, if you did 1 block party of 4 hosts for each week leading up to Christmas, you could be earning minimum of $2,400 in commission or up to like $5,000 in commission. Like, that's like a good range. Like, that's kind of like bare minimum on doing 4 parties and 1 block party a week leading up till like the 2nd or 3rd week of December. So you could be bringing in $2,500 to $5,000 over the course of the next 6 weeks. That's crazy. So we really want you to like maximize this time because it's such a really good time to book parties. And this like November and December wraps up our best selling season of the year. So really just talking to people now, getting your schedules lined up. So looking at, you know, what you're at right now with where you want to be, like what do you have on your calendar right now? How many more do you want? And really working the rest of this week to get your November set in stone. Get as many parties as you want for November, because by the time of Thanksgiving, you want to have your December calendar booked already, booked full to where you want it for December by Turkey Day. Because if you don't and you wait till December, people are going to try to push off, and you really don't want to go December without a paycheck. So my best tip, my secret is to have your December calendar full by Thanksgiving Day. Because then what's going to happen too, let's say you don't do that and in December you have no parties and you're bummed and you're trying to get parties, and then you're kind of in the holiday mood and you're maybe not working your business as much, you're not going to have anything for January either. And that's going to be really, really sad, because then you're going to have to backpedal and basically start your business over again. So I would say do not lose that momentum. Be very intentional about filling up your calendar to as much as you want for November and December, because you don't want to hit into December with no parties, because in your January, you're going to have no parties either. So that's going to be really sad, especially because the new trip is announced on the 13th, where the vacations are for next year. In our company, they give us the entire year, which is amazing. Some companies only give you like a 3-month window. Pampered Chef gives you the entire year, January 1st through December 31st, to earn the trips. And I will tell you, if you don't have any parties for January, you're only going to get 11 months to earn that trip instead of 12. You want to start off with a bang for January 1st and earn as many trip points as you can. So January, having a really good show schedule in December is going to give you those bookings for January. So that's kind of what I wanted to get at, is your December parties, you're going to get those January parties off of, and so you're not going to be taking off January also. So that's my best advice every year. Every year I have a very successful December because people are booking and people are buying last minute Christmas gifts. And so just really no, December is a great time to book, and people are booking parties. And so don't just skip over that thinking nobody's going to book that month. They will. So especially because I always offer a really good host special too. So definitely put that focus on November and December strong. Don't skip over December. And so writing your goal down, and then thinking of, if I'm writing down my sales goal, how many parties is that going to need to be? If I want to be bringing in, let's say 1,000 a month, how many parties is that going to be? I typically factor each virtual party at least $100 in income, probably more, but that's a really good rule of thumb. Just $100 per party, and but it could be higher. But I'm sure you guys won't turn away that extra money if you end up making more than you'd planned on. So, and a really good rule of thumb is always booking at least 2 parties off of each one that you're closing out. So when you are closing out your parties, you want to make your money on your parties and get your future bookings off of that. And if you think about it this way, like each message you send to a guest about booking a party is kind of like playing the lottery. You really could make $100 for just sending that message, because that could be a party right there. And so, but I want you to think about 2 parties at least booked off of each virtual you have. And if you close a show and you don't have 2 bookings off of that party, you need to go through your phone. You need to go through and green dot some people on Facebook to really solidify those 2 bookings. So if you're not attaching them to that party, basically you got to go get some, just as a good rule of thumb to keep your business growing, to go get those parties outside of that party. So why not use your time in the party to get those people that are excited about these high ticket dollar items that you're showing, our power tools, our blender, our quick cooker, get those bookings at that party when you're working already. So a good rule of thumb is my phrase, you're not through till you book 2. A lot of recruiters tell people that you actually can't submit a party unless there's 2 bookings attached. That's not exactly true, but it's a good rule of thumb to think about. Like, don't submit a party unless there's 2 bookings on there, So that's my tip with that. But then write down your host names for this sheet and identify the gap and really set a goal. How many days are you going to give yourself to get those parties booked? And of course, we're only giving our next opening. When I'm booking parties with people, I am saying, great, I'm so excited to get to know you and to spoil you. My next opening for hosts starts November 9th through 16th. Does that work for you? I give them one option, and they usually always go with that one option. If they can't do that and then they need to push it back, that's fine, and I'll give them the next opening. But I'm always offering the next opening I have, and I'm overbooking for that week. For each week, I'm overbooking by a couple of parties because people are going to move, people are going to cancel, you're going to have that happen. So having that overage is a really good thing as well. So we do have a booking blitz tomorrow night at 8 p.m. And I'll post the Zoom link in our team page, and I'll post it as an announcement. So you dial in at 8 o'clock, and our great Katie Rupert is going to give us some great booking words. And then we're going to give you some time to go make those contacts, to go green dot people, private message people, text people, and then you guys are going to come back together at a specific time. And there's going to be prizes involved for the most no's, the most yeses. So the no's count too. So you want to record your results, but the booking blitzes are really fun. And we wanted to do this for you guys to really help you get that solid November. But of course, focus on November parties first, because off the November parties, you can book your December parties. So, all right. And then a couple other tips for success are host a holiday shopping, like sip and dip at your house or something like that, or online, and basically just like a little open house, but I wouldn't use the words open house, but just kind of that same mentality. You definitely front load the month. So basically when you're front loading the month, that gives you the opportunity to have a bigger paycheck, because if you've got more shows in the beginning, you're going to get more bookings off of those for the end of the month, which increases your check. So, and also if somebody has to like postpone and they're booked in the beginning of the month, that still gives you time to get them in for the end of the month. So really, really good plan to always front load your calendar and have more shows in the first 2 weeks of the month, and really focus and being intentional on getting those weeks booked. And let's see here. All right, so next screen. So let's see. All right, can you guys see the video? Yes. And so now my screen changed. So Danielle, I can see you now. So if you can hear the audio and stuff, just give me a thumbs up if the video is working. So it may not be like the best quality, but if you can make it out, just let me know. Okay.
I'm here to chat with you about how to get your November and December bookings on your calendar and how to overcome some common objections we might hear. We all know that we have some great reasons to host parties this time of year. We have great host specials, we have great recipes to share, products that they're going to want for upcoming baking and cooking and gift giving. But even in spite of all of these good reasons, we're probably still going to hear some no's or that dreaded, let me think about it and get back with you. Well, the first thing that I would suggest is that you usually agree with their objection and then offer a solution. So for example, the excuse of, I'm so busy and all of my friends are so busy getting ready for the holidays. So you might say something like, exactly, that just makes it the perfect time to have a party. We could enjoy an hour or two, get your friends out of that hustle and bustle of the holidays to enjoy a cocktail and maybe an appetizer or two. We can tell them about some great food ideas for their upcoming holiday season. And remember, we're not planning a wedding shower or a baby shower. We're really looking for just a couple of hours in your schedule where you could take time to invite some friends over, and we'll have a great time, and it'll all be over in just a couple of hours. If you could find a couple of those hours in your busy schedule, it's something you consider. Another objection that hosts will throw out is that they're afraid that no one will come, that they've tried to book before with other companies and that no one came to the party. So the first thing I'd say is, you know what? I certainly have heard that concern and I want your party to be a success. So if we theme the party with some fun theme to get your guests kind of thinking, wow, that sounds like fun. So maybe a Santa's helpers party, where they can come and shop and enjoy some wine and appetizers. Or how about theming it a kids in the kitchen party? This is the perfect time to have the kids come And they could enjoy making some big apple cider donuts and maybe decorate some holiday brownies from the brownie pan. And while they're doing that, we could make an appetizer for the moms and we could all enjoy that hour or two, a little break from the holiday season. Or another idea that we could theme it as would be a holiday candy and treat making class. And that would be where everybody is broken into groups and we could make some holiday treats to make right at the party, and then they can take them home. Another objection you might get would be no money this time of year. All of my guests are spending their money on holidays. And we want to beat that objection by saying something like, I've heard that before, but can I just share something with you? Did you know that many, many of our products are $20 or less? We really do have something for everyone, for men, for people who love to cook, for people who hate to cook, for people who like to entertain, products for kids, products for busy families. And what I really love is that customers can come and they can spend just a little or they can spend a lot. It'll be your choice. So we're going to have some delicious food no matter what. So what I'll tell you is you get the people at the party and you leave the money to me. I'll make sure to take care of that for you. I promise you I'll help you have a successful party. So while November and December are a really busy time of year, with a little encouragement and a little bit of problem solving, we all can really have the most wonderful time of the year with a calendar filled with holiday parties. I hope that you took away a few tips, and I'm wishing you a fabulous November and December booking season. See you real soon.
All right. No, stop. Okay. So didn't she have some great wording in there about how to overcome those objections? So I'm sure you guys all hear those, and probably, one of the ones that I hear the most, I mean, we could talk all night about what people say objections, but I want to teach you guys the feel, felt, found method. And so this is my favorite method. So feel, felt, found is my little keywords for this. So the 3 F's. And so when you're saying, let's say somebody has an objection and they say, oh my gosh, I couldn't host because everybody I know was already in this party, right? We get that one. So what I would say is I would start out by saying you always want to reconfirm and reaffirm what their objection is. So what I hear you saying is you're worried that you don't feel you would have enough people to invite to yours. Is that right? And then they would say yes in your little conversation. And then I would say, a lot of my hosts have felt the same way. So that's just always going to be the same sentence in the middle. A lot of my hosts have felt the same way, because that's just your standard line, reaffirming their concern that it's valid. And then you would say, what my hosts have found, there's that found, a lot of my hosts have found, or what my hosts have found is that when they start looking through their Facebook friends, they actually know a lot more people than they just brainstormed off the top of their head. When they're scrolling through it, they're getting quite a few more than were on this party. Think about your neighbors, think about your coworkers, think about your family. There may be some of the same people, but you're going to have a lot more people than you can, imagine right now to invite. So if I can help you brainstorm some other people outside of the people in this party, would you be interested? So then just kind of leading in with that, if I can help you, would you be interested in giving it a shot? So that's my feel, felt, found method. That can work for any objection. Again, say what I hear you saying is, and a lot of my hosts have felt the same way, and then what my hosts have found is. So that's kind of the feel, felt, found, very effective, because people always want to know that you're understanding what their concern is. So, all right. Next thing we're going to talk about is some ways to increase our sales in November. So, gift giving ideas. So this is so fun. Have you guys seen those really cute gift sets that Pampered Chef has? Like they're a bundle, they're a sale, and they come in a cute gift box too. So how fun. I'm so excited they did that this year. They've never done that before with gift boxes and pre-packaged gifts. So I love that. And so we're going to talk about going live and the guest special. People this month, when they spend 80, get that free small batter bowl, the 4-cup batter bowl, which there's some really fun recipes you can layer. There's like 4 different recipes that you can layer with this one. There's like the brownies, the cowboy chili. They're like old, but good ones. Even if you Google that, like I'm sure you'll find the recipes for them. They might still be on the Pampered Chef website. One thing also that a lot of people do around this time, I run these every year, is I do the little 1-cup prep bowls, and I do like the white chocolate mocha or the chocolate cake for 2, or the bowl with like a seasoning dip. And I put like the Southwestern or the Asian or the garlic and herb, and then they would mix it with sour cream and mayo. So I sell a lot of these every year as like little teacher gifts or like neighbor gifts or postman gifts, things like that. So you would buy the bowls ahead of time, pre-order them, like have people sign up and to buy these, and then you would just assemble them. And I have like a local pickup time where I'm at the certain place and people pick them up for me, or they can pick them up from my house. But it's just a little service I do, and it's really fun. People love these. I've done it for about 4 years now, I think. So, all right. So, Desi, are you with us? Can you come to us and tell us some great things that you've been doing with themes on your parties?
Yes, Miss Carrie, I can't, or Miss Cammie, I can. I'm sorry, I'm writing down a host name at the moment.
No problem.
I hope I wrote it down. So every day is a theme, and I try to keep the products to that theme. The first Friday is Netflix and movie. My parties are Friday to the following Saturday. So I do the first Friday is Netflix and movie night. Popcorn maker, Quicksicles, the grill stone, the ice cream cake, the ice cream maker. What are you going to eat while you're watching movies? And then my fun posts are something about movies, like we'll do substitute bacon for a word in a movie title. And then Saturday are entertaining sets. I do the cocktail set, the wine tumblers, the stoneware entertainment set, the quick stir pitchers, and we do fun things about entertaining. And then Sunday is Rock Crock Day. I also do the cold brew pitcher, because when you did my party, you did the cold brew pitcher and show us your mug, and people seem to love that, so we do that first thing in the morning. But it's Rock Crock Day, and we do all the different rock crocks. And the cold brew pitcher also is from all the entertaining Saturday night is what I put in there. You're going to need your coffee. So Monday is Manic Monday. It's quick cooker day, new fall products, mix and chop, make and take, things that just make it quicker and easier. The breakfast cooker and the breakfast sandwich maker and the egg cooker in there too. And then Tuesday is Taco Tuesday. Wednesday is Wishful Wednesday, which is our knife block set, our cookware set, our quick cooker, and our deluxe cooking blender. Timeout Thursday is kids sets, cookie houses and molds, cookie cutters. I also go live on Thursdays with the Power Tools party that night. I do the quick cooker and the deluxe cooking blender and the manual food processor as well. But that's always fun. And we do games, and we have a good time. And then Friday is pizza night, and I do the nonstick double burner grill and the pizza and crust cutters and the stones again, and the blue pans and the whipped cream maker. And Saturday is just all of our specials in the outlet and fun stuff like that.
Awesome. Aren't those great ideas, guys? Like, I love how it's themed. So I wanted Desi to share those ideas because I loved it when I heard her talk about them. So just fun ways, think about like holiday themes. You could even do something like one of your posts that your host makes. You could make a quick little graphic. One of mine that I always use around the holidays is post a GIF of your favorite holiday movie. So that's fun. That gets a lot of interaction. You could also do post a GIF of your favorite thing to make for the holidays. You could post a picture of your ugly Christmas sweater or your tackiest ornament, something like that. Those are really fun. They get a lot of interaction. So, all right, let's see here. Back to our screen. You guys see this? Our PowerPoint's back? Perfect. So thank you so much for sharing those, Desi. I appreciate it. So, all right. One of my secrets. So if you're finding, of course, increasing sales in our parties, what would be, like, if you're signing a brand new person on your team, what would be the biggest tip you could say for somebody to have a good virtual party? What's going to increase their sales the most? What's the one tip you could share?
Really work with your host on host coaching. And I started listening to you, Cami, about even starting the week before, just because I was getting about 50% that listened to me and 50% that didn't do anything. And my daughter's stepmom did the hostess coaching to a T and had one of the best parties. And I just need to start preparing them more, because if they listen to it, they will rock a party.
Definitely. And you hit it on the nose. Yes, for sure. As your host coaching, it doesn't matter the products you're showing in your parties if you only have 5 people in the party. Like, you have to help your host understand, why do we want to invite so many insane number of people to this party? Like, why do we want to do that? Help her understand that because of the Facebook things, like, so many people aren't even going to ever see the invite to the party. So exactly. So your host coaching, that is what's going to make the good party. And I like to start a couple days before the party's supposed to run, and I will reach out to the host. Really, my main goal with that is just making sure they're still on. And I say something like, "Happy Wednesday. I'm so excited for our party starting this weekend. Can I send you something to post on your Facebook wall as a pre-party announcement?" If I don't hear back from them within a day, I'm rebooking that date or that slot. I'm moving somebody up from the next week, and I'm saying, "Hey, I had an opening. Do you mind if we move your party up a week?" And so I want to have the same number of parties each week, but following up in advance, because some of these parties are going to be booked out further. So your host may forget. They're like, "Oh my gosh, I totally forgot about this, but yeah, it's still good." Or, "No, I need to reschedule." So just reaching out a couple days in advance is going to help you have a much better schedule, because things do change and people do have emergencies and surgeries and things that happen, so they can't all hold. So that's why I like to overbook by a couple, because I know I'm probably going to have a couple that aren't able to have it that same week that we've set it for. So I reach out to them, get them to post that. And so that's one of my biggest secrets. But then my next secret is the day that they are inviting to their party. I give them over the course of 2 days to invite to their party. So I set it up on a Friday, and I want them inviting on a Friday. If not by Saturday, because people are busy. So I want to give them a course of 2 days. The party posts actually start Friday night and go into Saturday, because I want there to be something in the party when people are joining. It's going to be super boring if people are joining and there's nothing happening for a couple of days. So I want there to be something right away for them to do. And I have like a post of the new video of the new products. And then I have like one of those fun, like, if your house number was your grocery store budget, what would that be? So I have something fun, interactive in the beginning like that. Or the Pampered Chef measuring cups, where it's like, rate yourself with Pampered Chef. What number are you? Something fun like that in the party. But then it starts rolling Saturday. But on that Friday, I am telling her what I found a really good success with is nobody's going to invite 250 if you ask them. But if you tell them, "Okay, now it's time to invite 5 groups of 50. It doesn't seem as bad," and they do it. So, and I tell them in my message, like, this is why we want to invite 5 groups of 50. But since I increased to this, my shows have been higher because there's more people in the party. My hosts are getting those 40 guests in there. So I just tell them 5 groups of 50, or as many Facebook friends as you have if you don't have that many Facebook friends. And I tell them, wait, a couple minutes before inviting each group. I tell them about 15 minutes between each block. And at the end of that message, I say, when you're done inviting, let me know how many groups of 50 you were able to invite. Sometimes they come back and they're like, "Oh, I've invited 2." And I'm like, "Great start. Do you think you can invite the other 3 groups tonight or tomorrow?" Like, just keep coaching them. They're looking to you for guidance. Some people have hosted parties with other companies before and had terrible parties and they haven't worked out. And so they're leery about hosting with us. So we want to take it that extra step and show them you can have a successful party, but we need to have them follow our coaching and, find a way that it works for you and your host to kind of get the point across. And when you're making about them, like, this is my goal for you, to get you as much free stuff as possible and as many street rewards. So I need you to follow my steps, because this is my system and this works. And so it's going to give you a lot better parties if you're telling them this is what works, because you're the expert on this. So they're looking to you for this. This is what works, and just coach them along. Then a couple days into my parties, I'm saying, oh my gosh, guys, our parties are so much fun. I am asking every host in each party to add 50 more people who you may have left off the first time or were unsure about, And so I'm encouraging them to get our numbers up one more time with those 50 other people. So one last set. I do ask them on day 2 to go through their invited list. If you add them as an admin or a moderator, an admin, they can do anything on the party, but if you add them as a moderator, they don't have as many abilities to do things. One time I had an admin totally change the banner, so I switched to doing it to a moderator because that lady didn't have any clue what she was doing, and then our whole party switched around. So I do a moderator now. But if you add them as a moderator, they can click on their invited list and they can see who has not accepted yet, that they can send a message to, a private message. I give them the wording on day 2. Now we've had people add to our party, but there's a lot of people who haven't seen it. So look through your invited list and see which are the friends that you're really surprised haven't accepted yet. Because a lot of these people didn't get their notification or didn't see it because they weren't on Facebook yesterday, and then their notification got buried. So we want them to send a private message to at least 40 people, just copy and paste, and that will get your numbers up as well. Just the people who they really are surprised haven't joined yet, that probably didn't see their message. So that's kind of my 2 big secrets with that I've been finding have worked really, really well. So any questions about any of that?
I do. Sorry, Cami.
Oh, sure. No problem.
I know I do the 5 groups of 50. I send the wording out, and I still, like I said, I still get about 50% of my hosts that listen and 50 that don't. Is there, or do you suggest a way that if we could do or ask them to do the 5 groups of 50, we could incentivize that with something small? Or is there,
yeah,
I don't know what to do, I guess, or what we can do.
Yeah, I think that's great. Any gifts that you want to add, that would be great, because really with that 5 groups of 50, that's going to be one of the best things you can do, probably the best thing you can do. And so for your host, I would say give them a little gift for doing that. Maybe you give them a season's best and you tell them, hey, when you get your 5 groups of 50, let me know, and I'm going to add a little gift to your order. So you could do that. So I always give my host a season's best if they were pretty good to work with and they've done the challenge each day. But you could do any little gift that you want. You could do mini toaster tongs, because again, this is a really important step of the party, and it's really going to help your sales. So I think that's a great thing to invest in. So great idea.
Okay, thank you. I did not know if that was okay to do.
Oh yeah, any gifts that you want to do, you're in control of the gifts. Of course they come out of your pocket, but it's totally, I would say that's a really good investment to ensure that they're getting those groups. I also give them a gift when they hit their 40 members in the group. So I let them know in my host coaching, let me know as soon as you have your 40 members, So, and in a block party, you can search by doing Control F, like Darlene's video shows, where you can see how many members they have. So there's a video on there for that. But also if they're looking and scrolling up from your messages where you've sent the link to the Facebook group, it'll show them how many members are their friends out of all. It'll say so many friends versus members on the party. So that's a really easy way for them to see their friend count. If they scroll up in your messages a little bit to see that link, it'll show them their numbers. But I love that idea. Give them a gift for inviting those 5 groups of 50. And you'll be able to tell when you go on the invited list and you're seeing their names not by all those people, most people are going to be honest, I think. But you'll be, that way you can kind of tell them if you see that maybe they fibbed about that and you don't see that they really invited that many people, you can be something must have gone wrong. Let's try this again. Your friends didn't get invited. So, but I love that idea. So any little gifts that you want to give to your host, that's a really great thing. That's kind of like with cooking shows. I always give them a gift when they invite 40 people to their cooking shows. So same thing with the virtuals. So thank you for suggesting that. All right, so next thing I want to talk about is suggested selling. So many great ideas for gifts. So let's watch this video right here. This is going to be some really fun ideas.
Hello, Pampered Chef consultants, and happy holidays. We're here to talk about how you can make the most out of this holiday season.
The holidays are my favorite time of the year, and they'll be yours too, because it's the best selling season of the year. Customers want what you have to offer.
Which means it's also a great time to earn more commissions and incentive trip points.
In this video, we're going to share the one skill you'll need for holiday sales, where you can use it, and 4 kinds of gift ideas you can share. So let's get started.
Suggestive selling is an awesome skill you can use this season and well beyond. So let's dig into that.
Suggestive selling is when you learn more about your customer and their needs. You can offer specific solutions. If your customers are anything like, well, most people, they aren't exactly sure what to get everyone on their list, and they might not even be thinking of gifts at the party. But learning about your customers and helping fulfill their needs builds relationships, which can turn a one-time purchase into a repeat customer, a host, or even your next team member.
The best part about this is that you can do it anywhere at any time. You can work it into your existing party structure, or you can use your social media channels to share great gift ideas.
Absolutely. So in addition to using the holiday gift guide as an invitation to in-person parties, pass it out during your introduction and let the guests know that you can help them find something for the people on their gift list. Before guests start sampling the recipe, share your gift ideas. What's great about an in-person party is that you can really paint the picture of how your customers can give the gifts.
Products they can pair, extras they can add, gift toppers you could use. Jane, what about virtual parties though?
Well, for virtual parties, you'll do pretty much the same thing, but you'll work it into your outline and make a plan to go live with your gift-giving ideas.
Love it. We know Facebook Live videos are super engaging and a great way to get more views, which means even more people with even more great ideas to share.
But you don't have to wait for a party to try it. You can go live on your Facebook business page at any time to promote different gift ideas.
So we know how and where to do suggestive selling. Let's talk a little bit more about what to share.
We have 4 kinds of gift ideas you can share with customers, especially priced holiday gift sets or other sets in our catalog, product pairings, and gift toppers. And we'll share a little more about each one.
So let's start with those holiday gift sets. I gotta tell you, I'm obsessed with the holiday special prices. And the fact that they're in the holiday gift guide makes it super convenient.
And they come in a festive holiday box with the recipe. So it's super easy when customers want to give a gift for someone who loves to bake or entertain.
Absolutely. And all your customers have to do is add a bow.
If you can't find the perfect gift among the holiday gift sets, there are a bunch of other ready-made gifts in our catalog.
And if your customers want great ideas for family, friends, neighbors, and kids, you gotta check them out.
So if you have a customer looking for a gift for the family next door, you could offer the ultimate soft pretzel making set or any of our kids sets. If they're looking for something for a close friend or the boss, you could suggest one of our bar sets or even one of the one-pot meal sets.
But you don't have to limit yourself or your customers to the sets that we've put together.
You can pair products yourself to create your own set, or what we're calling gift inspirations. For example, suggest pairing the measuring spoon set with the new double-strength Madagascar Bourbon Pure Vanilla Extract.
That would be so cute. These kinds of gifts are perfect for teachers, coworkers, all those people that you want to show your love and appreciation for. Let's take a look at a couple more of these examples.
Suggest guests purchase a few ice cream scoops and pick up jars of your favorite fudge shots to go with each scoop. Who doesn't love ice cream?
If your customer is looking for a gift for someone who loves to grill, you can suggest the wooden grill scraper and the smoky barbecue rub, or the mix and chop and tortilla warmer and the chipotle rub for someone who loves taco night.
And if you have a guest that likes to give bottles of wine, suggest they pick up a few wine aerators to make the gift extra special this year.
Or you can suggest pairing one of the meal starters with a teak wooden spoon.
And finally, you can put a twist on the traditional teacher's gift with the apple wedger and bar board.
And when your customers are done wrapping these fabulous gifts, you're gonna wanna top them off.
That's right. Those little inexpensive extras like scrapers, mini spoons, or metal straws can add a little extra personal touch to any.
Absolutely. Your customers are gonna love how easy you make their holiday shopping.
And hosts will love getting even more holiday gifts with
their rewards. It's so much fun helping people find meaningful gifts for the people in their lives.
We can't wait to see how many lives you touch this holiday season.
Happy holidays.
All right. Didn't they have some cute ideas in there? Love those ideas. So cute, especially that tortilla warmer and the mix and chop. Like, how perfect is that? So let's see.
Hello,
Oh,
Pampered
dear.
Chef Consultants, and
Okay, I'll
happy
move you guys out of the
holidays.
way.
We're here to talk about how you can make the most out of.
Okay. Let's see if I can get to the next screen. There we go. All right. All right. So real quick before we wrap up, so I wanted to talk about more about going live. So it says, do you know consultants who go live on social media have higher sales than consultants who don't? So thinking about like, what are some things around this time that we could go live about on our Facebook business pages or in our parties? What are some things we could go live about with the holidays coming up?
I haven't been going live necessarily, but what I've been doing is recording myself using some stuff in my kitchen, doing like holiday baking and stuff like that, and then uploading it to YouTube and then uploading it to my page and also using it in my parties. And I just recently did a video about like using my batter mixer and dispenser, which of course you can throw in a couple of other little gadgets and tools like the measure all cups and stuff like that without even really having to be like Pampered Chef this, Pampered Chef that. They're going to be like, those are super cool measuring cups. And I sold some measure all cups and a batter mixer and dispenser just from doing the one video of just making cupcakes.
Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. And especially if you have kids and you can like involve them in that too and make it cute, like how adorable. What else? Who has some more ideas? That's great. What about the holidays? What could you do like specifically? Anybody? You guys are
Hey,
quiet.
it's Desi.
Hey.
We actually did the cookie houses but we did Jolly Ranchers instead of cookies in them.
Oh.
And then put a light underneath it, and people absolutely love those.
Awesome. Yeah, and post in the chat if you have some ideas. But think about like, you guys know like our old like turkey rings and stuff like that. You could go live and feature those. You could do, you know, a video of like holiday whipped cream. You could do maybe like for an easy holiday morning breakfast, the loaded veggie omelet that's on the website, like just like easy things that you could do and go live about with the holidays coming up. So, and then always like if you have some videos, put them on our team page. We want to see them. So Katrina, will you share your video with the batter mixer dispenser? Thank you. Just to kind of give people an idea of what you can do and just be real in these videos. Like it's okay if you've got a kid crying or whatever, you know, like just be real in these videos. People like to see the real you. And so post videos in our team page so we can see what you guys are doing. We love to have people share. And then of course, put those videos in your parties, but also put them on your Facebook business page as well. So, all right. Next up is free for all. Yay! I want you in the chat to post what level are you working towards? 1, 2, 3, or 4. $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, or $6,000. $6,000 is going to get you all of the products in November offered. And I will tell you, level 1 is $50 in products. Level 2, the 2,000 level, is $280 in products. And guys, that level 2 includes the catalog cover product. So you guys are going to want level 2. I promise you, I have seen it. It is amazing. You're going to want it. Level 3 is going to give you $430 in products, and level 4 is going to give you over $500 in product. So, and then this happens again in December as well. So if you're new to our team, Free for All happens twice a year, and it is amazing. So it is a really big deal. Think about opening up your door, your front door, and all of a sudden you've got several boxes of totally brand new products nobody knows about, and they're sitting on your doorstep because you earn them all for free. And you get to dig through them, explore what these new products are, and it is so much fun. And you're earning these for free. So set your goals high, work towards getting all those products that you want. So put in the chat the goal that you want, which level are you aiming to earn, and push yourself. Like, why not stretch and earn all of them for free? Again, this happens in December, but it's a different group of products because we have so many new products coming out in the spring. And there's some really, really fun things. And I guarantee you that you guys are all going to want that level 2 product. It is amazing. And it's actually something that does like 3 things in one. So you guys are going to love that. It's a very, very hot item. So, and then let's see. And think about strategies. If you plan to submit at least $1,000 by November 15th, you're going to be halfway to level 2 by the end of the month. Or if you're working towards level 6, set a goal to submit $3,000 by the middle of the month so you can be on track for the top level. So definitely, this is one of the best things they offer each year is with the chance to earn all these free products. All right, and then so sharing the opportunity this month. So we can help our hosts and customers of the Holiday Bustle by offering them the opportunity to become part of our team. We went from like 350 members to 700 members on our team last month. That is insane. So even though we don't have the sale on the kit anymore, there is still a lot that they can get. So anybody feel like, how in the world can I recruit now if I don't have a sale on the kit? Like, I could do it last month, but how am I going to do it this month? So guys, it's no different this month. Like, we're still offering the opportunity. We want to sell the opportunity to change somebody's life. We want to sell the opportunity to help somebody bring in an extra $500 to $2,000 easy a month towards their bills, or paying off loans, or, you know, whatever it is for them. Sell the opportunity and the chance to bring that immediate income in. And really, when we have this opportunity, like, now people can join for just $49. Think about that. Somebody hosts a show with you and they're using their $50 kit credit, they can join for only $10 more. So really, if somebody is really tied up on, they wanted to get that $39 kit and they missed it, have them host a show and have them use that kit credit so they can still join for $49. Or you can talk about, I mean, last month we had all the practice with talking to recruits because we were talking to so many people about this. So now we've practiced it, and really, you know, when they can also, we can also leverage all the free products they're going to earn, the free for all. So not only do they get a great deal on the kit, because the kit is always a great deal, you know, $99 for $400 worth of stuff, or $259 for $1,100 worth of stuff, they can also earn up to $500 in free products. So leverage that this month for them as well. So the chance to earn these brand new spring products that nobody even knows about yet. So, and then let's see. The next page, I love this tracker. This was the other one that I wanted you to print out, because our big thing is every 4 parties we're doing, we really should be able to change somebody's life. We really should be able to have somebody try us out and give it a shot. So this is a tracker that really gives you a chance to write down every 4 parties is 1 block. So you're writing down your 4 parties host names, and then you're checking off the boxes. You always want to ask them in the beginning of their party, hey, this may be out of the blue, but have you ever thought about doing this? You know, and then ask them during the party, a couple times when they're getting more bookings, when they're awesome at the show, and always ask them at the end. So at least 3 times, if not 5, but at least 3, minimum, beginning, middle, and end, because people always say no at first. So if you ask them 1 time, that's not good enough, because they may have changed their mind, but they may not come tell you that. So we always got to get that initial no out of the way, and then their brain's going to start thinking about this. So, and then it has a place for rockstar guest name, curious guest name, booked guest names, and that's 3 spots for bookings right there. So this is a really great tracker that I love. Pamper Jeff just came out with it. So have one of these printed and have all your parties per week on there so you can track this, because really it is very doable every 4 parties to add another team member and help somebody else out. And there's so many bonuses for you when you do that. Did you guys know you get 50 Pamper Chef dollars every single recruit as soon as they hit their 1250? You get 3,000 Disney points every single recruit as soon as they hit their 1250. So, and really, if you're doing one block party every week and you're having 4 hosts in there, you're adding 1 host a week. That would be 4 people a month to your team. That's crazy. And imagine if each of us with our 700 team members now, if each of us only invited 1 person to join the business this month, we could double our team size to 1,400. That would be crazy. So if everybody only offered the opportunity to 1 person and that 1 person signed. So think about it, like who could use this? Who could use some extra money? Who loves the products? They don't have to sign their life away. Have them try it for 30 days. See what they think. Give them a chance. All right, so that's our little tracker. And then I asked Adriana to come share with us because Adriana has been a rock star from the beginning, and I wanted her to share a little bit about her story, just because we have so many new consultants, and I want you guys to be able to hear from somebody that has rocked it and just what she has been able to do with her business. So Adriana, are you with us?
I am. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay. So, hi, you guys. I'm Adriana. I wrote notes, so I'm a nerd like that. But I joined this past May, the end of May, so I started early June. I was one of those people, I'm like, okay, sign me up for 30 days. I am not promising I'm going to stay. I'm going to keep my stuff, and I'm going to make $100, and I'm going to have a fun summer with $100. And I quickly realized that there was a potential to earn a lot more than that for not doing a lot of work. I worked in healthcare before this. I was nursing. And even with my part-time job, or what I had as a part-time job, I'm making more doing this, just very minimally. My first paycheck back in June was almost $700, and I had just got started. And now I'm making crazy money, and I love it. I also did not want a team to start out. I was like, oh, I don't really want to be with other people. Like, I'm just going to do this side hustle thing. And I loved what my recruiter, Carrie and Miranda, were saying about, well, even if you don't want to train them, still offer the opportunity, because what if I didn't offer it to you? You wouldn't be here. You wouldn't have this opportunity. You wouldn't have the support that you have from us. You wouldn't be making the extra money. You wouldn't be getting the extra products if we didn't offer it. So it's not your place to prejudge somebody and say that they're not going to join. Just offer it. That's all you have to do. They can say no. They're allowed to say no, you know? So I made director this past September with some amazing teammates. I know some of you guys are on tonight. And just after October and our crazy kit sale, we're now already up to a team of 14, which is crazy. I have some teammates setting up for director next month. And I'm sure you guys all heard this in Cammie's training call, but if you fast track to director, you're also going to get the extra $500 cash just added into your paycheck. If you stay a director, you're going to get another $500. So there's just like money coming out left and right in your first 90 days. You have the free products. This month you have the free for all. So I would just encourage you all to really push this month and see what you're capable of. I'm not a very salesy person. I'm not a very social person, which is why I love the virtual parties. But I actually sent Cammie a picture a few months back in my bathroom mirror. I had taken sticky notes and put affirmations on my bathroom mirror. And I was like, I am a director. I'm going to sell $3,000 this month. And I made it a mountain. And I had all these affirmations, and I'm pretty sure I've hit all of them. They're not in my bathroom mirror anymore because my husband requested that they be moved to my desk, but they're still up. So it sounds silly, but things like that, setting yourself goals. Every month I write out, it's actually behind me, but I have this chart where I write my own goals and my team goals, and I just like to see. I don't look at it all month. I just leave it there, and at the end of the month, I take it down and I look at it, and I'm like, wow, like we did this as a team. How on earth could we sell $15,000 of cookware? Like, I don't know how that's possible, but it happened. So push yourself. It is really possible. And congratulations for joining a great team. I'm so excited where this is going to go for everybody.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing, Adriana. She is just rock star. And
Of course.
Like only 6 months since you joined? About 6 months?
Yeah, I started, my first party was in June. So I guess December would be 6 months. So not even. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. And she has accomplished so much already in that short time with a part-time, with doing this part-time. So super proud of you. Thank you for sharing with us tonight. So, and I'm glad you mentioned the fast track too, because all of our new consultants fast tracking, they can earn $3,000. That is insane. $3,000. I know you guys can each find something to do with that. And when you fast track, you guys get the entire set of the new fall products on your doorstep, including the blender. So incredible. All right. So just kind of, I want you to be thinking, I mean, you can be a consultant the rest of your life. You never have to recruit anybody, but let's look at some of the benefits for you. When you recruit somebody, you get the personal reward that you're making a difference in somebody's life. And it's really fun to build a team. It's so fun. And then overrides on your personal team sales, free money for you guys, recruiting bonus of 50 Pampered Chef dollars per person, 3,000 trip points, and really an unlimited earning opportunity when you recruit. So, and then that $3,000 bonus that you can earn. So amazing. All right, and then Excellence Awards. Let's wrap up with this. So these are the Excellence Awards, the jewelry, the men and the women versions of the jewelry that we have. November is a halfway mark for the program. If you're interested in more about the Fast Track or the Excellence Awards, check out the website. There's a lot more information about there. So, oh, we need somebody to mute. You can mute for us if you got some talking. But yeah, so in 2020, it's Tiffany jewelry. So exciting. There's 4 different ways to earn Excellence Awards, $55,000 from June 1st to May 31st, $55,000 commissionable sales, 15 personal recruits that have qualified, 10 leader points. So those are some of the ways to earn it. And then I want you to look at your November. Let's make this the best month ever. Let's kill that 500,000. Let's make that goal. You guys have hit every single goal that I've set for you this entire year. And I really think we are going to be probably the first team to go from executive in May to senior executive team just a couple months ago to national in 1 year. I think we're going to be the only team to have ever done that. So I'm really excited for you guys and appreciate everything you do. So looking at this, let's beat our best month ever. Let's go 500,000 in sales. This is the best month to do that. And then, so I want you to write down, I will personally book how many more parties in November. And remember, we're working on them this week because we want our November calendar full ASAP. So that way we can work on getting those November parties in to get those December parties booked. I will personally submit more than how much this month. Remember those free for all levels. And I will personally make how many people's everyday better in November when I share the opportunity. Remember, not everybody's going to say yes, but it's not our decision, like Adriana said. It's not our decision to decide for them. It's just offering this to them. Worst thing they can say is no, and you'll still be alive and breathing. But it took me 6 years to sign up. You guys know, you've heard my story. So definitely put this bug in people's ear. When they see you rocking it, people are watching you. So be positive on Facebook about it. Be excited. People are watching you. I can't tell you how many people have come join my team because they've seen me stick with it. They're like, oh, you have been with it. And like, you know, so people want to be a part of something successful and positive. So if you're positive about it, you're showing that you're succeeding with this, they're going to want to join your team. So, all right. Any questions before we wrap up? You guys good? All right, so remember our booking blitz tomorrow night back here at 8 o'clock for a quick little call, some wording tips from Katie, who has amazing wording. And I'll post this PowerPoint if you guys want to go through this again. I'll post the replay of this if you guys want to go back and look at any images as well. And so, but thanks again for your time tonight, guys. Be on the thing tomorrow at 8, and you guys have a good rest of your night. Bye.